well, if this is working. Okay, let's do a sound check. I'm gonna be ringing the bell. Okay. Hi guys, welcome in. I haven't pulled anything yet, so I want to bless this message. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Okay, so. There we go. Okay, what I'm getting for you guys today is there are certain things that you're going to start doing that are going to bear fruit in your life. But what I keep getting is you have to pay the price. There's like a price that you have to pay to get something, but I feel like it's putting yourself out there. At the same time you're putting yourself out there, you have to, what's the word? You have to like remember that you're going to be doing this for the effect, not necessarily for the outcome. So you don't have to harp on like, this is what I need right now. This is what I need. This is what I'm expecting. Just the feel of it. Let me give you guys an example. If you are working out, it would be better to, instead of saying, I'm going to focus on losing weight. I'm going to focus on losing weight. And oh my gosh, I'm not losing weight. I'm looking at the scale. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Instead, just having a routine and going through with that daily, doing it for the feeling good. And then, not looking at the scale, knowing that it will come, not putting pressure on yourself, doing it for your authenticity, your creativity. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're looking at right now. There is a gamble. There is a risk involved. Are you willing to pay the price? You guys are willing to pay the price, but whether it's OCD or like, oh my gosh, is it happening? Did it happen yet? Do I look good yet? Did I lose the weight? Like whatever the goal is, I know it has something to do with posting, or posting is going to make you feel better. The way that you're about to start posting, because you're going through this lifestyle change, it's going to create trends, and people are going to find your content very well, whether you look at it as content or a testimony that you're sharing, people are not going to be able to get enough of it. God is presenting your new season of life. Okay, God is presenting your new season of life. And it's about to air for the whole world to see. So it's almost like, do you want to be all like ready? Or do you not want to be ready and be like, oh, there's a camera on me, people are looking at me? You are going to post as you please. Post what pleases you. And however you do that, it's going to be creating trends. Whatever you've been called to post more of, or if you're changing the direction of what you post, if you're already posting, you guys will know what that means to you specifically. I'm trying to think. But yeah, that's like the only example I could think of, is trying to get to an end goal without focusing so much on the progress minute to minute. Focusing on what or how it makes you feel. Let's say you don't really like what you're posting, but you know that it makes you feel good. Like maybe it's hard for you to watch, maybe you're not very comfortable with it yet, but it makes you feel good. This is about fulfilling your soul's purpose, and the goal that you want to reach, you being willing to pay the price, but not needing to like harp on, is it happening yet? Is it happening yet? Minute to minute to minute to minute to hour. So yeah, that is what's going to bear fruit for you guys, is feeling that you are full, feeling that you are satisfied, not being too hard on yourself. Like the post didn't need to look perfect. The workout didn't have to be perfect. Whatever you are doing, it does not have to be perfect, but it's the feeling that you need. And what you're really doing it for is your longevity, your legacy. You feel me? Hi guys, welcome in. Okay, really quick, I'm just gonna put on some lip gloss, but I can't see that way, so I need to like stand up and go over here to do that. You guys do me a favor as you're entering the live stream, smash the you know what, and yeah, I'll be right back. Hold the chat for me. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay, so I didn't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but what I'm getting is this is happening within a few days. Okay, within a few days, the things that you are posting are going to be creating trends. This is a big deal, bestie. You're gonna leave what is not working out for you anymore. Everything in this message has to do with fertility, longevity, feeling plentiful, bringing in wealth, rolling with it, playing the game of life, knowing that you're fated for this specific outcome. You are fated to set trends. You're fated to set trends. You are fated for millions, a legacy, like good things. Everything is going to be bearing fruit in ways that you could not even understand. So what you're doing right now is you're going to reflect on what has been eclipsing you in your life, what has been making you feel camouflaged or not really good about yourself. You are maturing. Your emotional IQ is raising. I heard something today and it made a lot of sense to me. The ride is like never over. Never. Because sometimes people will get in the live chat and they'll complain, oh my gosh, it like never ending. Yeah, it's never ending. Your outlook is what matters. But yeah, the level up is never ending. If we are constantly evolving, why would the ride stop? Why would it stop? So don't even come in here and do that, because then this message is not for you. None of these messages are for you if you're coming in here to do that. The level up never stops. The evolution never stops until the day you leave this earth. And if you have that effed up, I can't help you. Okay? I cannot help you. You guys are learning that balance is everything for you right now. You're really starting to see where there's an imbalance. You're going to start moving things around. You're going to start moving people around. You're going to start moving your schedule around. You're going to start putting your demands on the table and saying, you know what? I'm going to pay the price. The price that I'm going to pay to get what I freaking want is I got to put firm boundaries. I got to move my schedule a little bit. I got to give myself some grace. I got to give myself an extended timeline. And I have to know that God is airing the new season of my life, and it is going to go viral. It is going to set trends. It is going to create waves. It's going to ruffle feathers. It's going to have people in their feelings. But I am worthy of this new season being aired. And I am getting that this is happening within a few days. The goat behavior is commencing. So you're seeing where you've been concealing yourself, where you're going to start taking better care of yourself. I cannot stress that enough. You are seeing where you've been a little bit delusional in not taking the best care of yourself. You're putting yourself in the hot seat. Like, okay, I said I was going to do more self-care and I've been slacking. Or I've said I was going to get more sleep and I've been slacking. I said I was going to watch less Netflix and I've been slacking. I said I was going to go to the gym more. You know where you've been slacking. I don't need to make anybody here feel bad about what that is. Okay? You guys are ready for this transformation, but now you have there's some type of cheat code that you needed. A blanket of security, a hug, a sense of knowing that it doesn't have to be figured out today. Rome was not built in a day. My bestie's evolution was not built in a day, because it's never ending. But it's not a hamster wheel, okay? The hamster wheel goes, the hamster wheel of dog shit, it just goes around and around and around and around like a narcissistic cycle. That's not what ride we're on. That's not what type of time we're on. We are on an upswing. Sometimes we go a little bit back down because life happens, life be lifing, and we get, caught up in the hangman position, and we have to gear up for a new perspective. But you guys are always going back up. You don't ever stay down for long. That's why when people come in and they want to kick you when you're down, it's laughable, because you will not stay down for long. Ever. Never, ever. Hold on, let me turn up the settings in here so I can kind of see what you guys see. You guys are realizing where you've lost power. Does that make sense? You guys are realizing where you were too hard on yourself. Your expectations were too high. These are serious changes unfolding in your life. They're not small. They are not small. You guys have been feeling temporarily blocked. You've been feeling hidden or even upstaged. You're ready for this event. Okay, you're ready for this event in every capacity. You guys have been doing a lot of healing and a lot of reflecting, but protecting your inner child. When you guys are around people that you don't trust, you're not protecting your inner child. So now you're very wary of that. The body keeps the score. You're maybe paying too much attention to how the body is keeping the score in certain aspects of your life where you are hyper-focused. So let's say you're hyper-focused on the score that your body is keeping with working out, but you're not focused on that score with the people in your environment. Now you're going to balance the scales and say, I'm not going to stay hyper-focused on something that I'm working on. I am making a lifestyle change. So I'm not just going to be so mean to myself that I should have lost all of this weight in 2 days or 2 weeks or whatever. You're not trying to do a crash diet. You are trying to create a lifestyle change. Whatever lifestyle change is unfolding in your life right now, you are willing to pay the price, the piper, and everybody else. This is going to be a part of your legacy somehow. This is going to be a teaching tool, how you help other people. And this is what you're most likely going to be posting. That's going to be creating trends. You feel me? So now you're paying attention to, okay, my body is keeping the score around people that I don't trust and I don't really feel good around them. Pay attention to that at this time, because there's a reason why you don't feel good around them. You can not only clock your body, clock energy, clock people around you. You can read them to what? Filth. Absolute filth. Carolina, thank you so much. Yes, other people are always pulling on your energy and needing you, but at the same time, you are returning to the daydreamer in you, your more creative side, your more feminine side. No matter the gender, you are wanting to be more feminine, to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So again, if you were trying to lose weight, just as an example, but you're like, oh my gosh, it's been 10 minutes. I don't feel skinny. I tried this crash diet. It didn't work. We're not doing any of that because it's just going to add so much stress. And that kind of puts you in your masculine energy. You're going to let things flow and do them as you need to. Okay, so let's say you guys want to eat as you need to, intuitively eat. intuitively work out. One day you might want to do yoga. The next day you might want to do weights, or you're going to start doing what feels good for you in this lifestyle change. And you're not going to be so mean to yourself. You guys all know what your body is capable of, and where you've been overdoing it and pushing it to the limit, whether it's overworking yourself at your 9 to 5, overdoing it for your household and not letting other people pick up the slack, being really hard on yourself. Again, this is a lifestyle change because you are learning to protect your inner child. When we are around the wrong people, our inner child is in the corner scared. Like, what the frick are you doing? Why are we around these people? We know we don't trust them. Your body is keeping the score. And in this case, your inner child is also keeping the score. You are an emotional force. So whenever God is pivoting you in a certain direction, there is a character developing. And you're really going to be paying attention to your intuition. Your relationships are going to be becoming stronger. You're not going to be around people that you don't want to be around. You're not going to accept any type of disrespect. And I love this for you guys. Again, this is happening within the next 24, 48, 72 hours. Okay, we have the airplane. Oh, shit, hold on. Remember when I told you guys are going the distance? I've been saying that for a couple days now, or, last week. Going the distance. This wanted to come out in the reverse. So what you're working on is leaving certain things behind, leaving certain thought processes behind, where you overthink and overanalyze. You're seeing where that really doesn't serve you, especially if some of you guys are feeling or realizing that you are addicted to cortisol. You are addicted to stress because of parents leaving you behind, not taking care of you, not helping you with certain things, or just bad relationships in your life. You might be realizing that you have been attached. I don't want to say addicted. I want to say attached to stress. Not wanting to be, but in fact, attached to it. Because that's what you know. The devil that you know is, I gotta run around. That is no longer your measuring tool of how important you are. Because you're seeing how it's affecting your sleep. You are realizing that being in the wrong environments also is affecting your sleep. Negative thoughts, being in the wrong environments. What else was I getting for you guys? I channeled so much, but I didn't write it down. There's so many realizations that you guys have come to, especially with energy. Energy doesn't lie, your inner child doesn't lie, and your body doesn't lie. So you're not just going to let whoever the heck into your home anymore. You don't want more stress than you need. So let's say you were on the path of like losing weight or getting healthy. You were getting attached to that stress of, I gotta go, I gotta do, I need to be losing weight, I need to be, you know what I mean? Attached to that stress of going and doing and being busy. You're like, I don't want to just be busy, I want it to be fulfilling. And then I also want to lean more into my feminine nature. Okay, instead of just going around in circles. So maybe you weren't feeling like, because you've been hyper focused on a certain outcome, you haven't been feeling free. You haven't been feeling like you're rising up. You haven't been feeling like you're in control. But now you've been getting certain downloads and you're like, oh, it's happening. I have figured out what key is going to unlock this new season. This timeline is I need to do what feels good. I need to do as I please. I am willing to pay the price. I don't got to pay it all today. Okay? You are willing to pay the price, but you don't have to do it all today. So you guys are in major disbelief of like, oh my gosh, this can actually happen, because for so long it hasn't been happening. I hear from a lot of like fitness gurus, for instance, it's easier to lose weight when you're not stressing your body out, when you just kind of detach. So you're also learning the art of detachment, not being so, again, attached to the outcome of like, why doesn't it happen today? It shouldn't happen yesterday. Why am I still feeling this way? So whatever you've been refusing to accept, like, oh my gosh, I've been trying, it's not working. My besties that are watching this, you are willing to pay the price, but, and I don't like saying but, you're willing to pay the price, but now you see that it doesn't have to be done right now. Okay, it doesn't have to be done right now. Hi, Virginia. Okay. Anything not belay or the divine plan is no longer welcome here. And must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. If you guys have been having negative thoughts, you guys are realizing that they're not just your negative thoughts, but some of the people around you that you've been letting into your environment. And so you've been learning how to cleanse that energy and not let it around you. You feel me? You're like, I do not want double the trouble. I can do that all on my own. Who has risky behavior? Because I don't need that in my life. I don't need to take that on. And we do that naturally as empaths. Okay, we do that naturally as empaths. So you guys are starting to see where the disaster could be coming in because of certain people that you've been trying to help that maybe don't really want the help. They're not really going to change. They're not really like you. And this is really important. I think arm candy fell on the ground. Some of these people that are around you for the wrong reasons, they like how it looks to be around you. If that makes sense. They're like, well, I look really good next to them. So doesn't mean they deserve to be next to you. Doesn't mean that they have earned the right to be next to you. Okay, there are some deceptive people that you are going to be getting rid of. You're not going to be building a life together with them. Like maybe they thought they could benefit off of you or ride your coattails. Some of them are not going into this new season because there is a new offer on the table. Affirm it below. There is a new offer on the table. God is airing my new season of life. My posts create trends. I will do as I please. I will do what's in the best interest of me and my inner child. Okay, your new season is approaching and you are the diamond in the rough. You are only accepting things that are solid. And this is all creating a whole new frequency of why people are going to be like binging your content, watching every little thing that you do. Oh my gosh, they're so inspiring. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, they're wearing their freaking flannel off their shoulder. I'm going to wear my flannel off the shoulder. Oh my gosh, they're wearing hot pink nails. I'm going to wear hot pink nails. And I'm just giving you guys examples, but this is what it's going to be like. Not only will it be like, you know, what you're wearing, but it will be your authenticity. People will be inspired by your testimony, your verbiage, your conviction, the way that you shine. So yes, just as there's as many people inspired, get your hater blockers on. Okay, just as there's as many people inspired, get your hater blockers on. Because, I mean, we got trolls in this chat. And it's totally fine. Because they cannot affect me I know just what to do with them. You know just what to do with a troll. You are ready to pay the price of patience. You are ready to pay the price of detaching. That is not easy for you, okay? Because most of my light workers, most of my empaths have been through a lot of abandonment, corruption, terrible relationships, and childhood, a terrible childhood. So you guys are learning how to detach from outcomes, toxic people, and stress, having high cortisol levels. Okay, seeing where you are in a certain environment and then you have anxiety, you're going to leave that environment. I'm seeing that over the next couple of weeks, you guys are going to be working on better sleep patterns. Maybe going to bed earlier. You're just doing things differently. You are willing to sacrifice and you are willing to pay the price. None of this will be done in vain because all of it will help others. You're going to motivate others. It doesn't matter if it's 100 people on your social media or 1 million people on your social media. What matters, and at the core of that, is that you are going to feel so fulfilled. Like, I'm glad I slowed down and just simply enjoyed it. Okay, I'm glad that I slowed down and just enjoyed it. This is like enjoying a hobby and then having so much going on in your life that you just don't enjoy the hobby anymore. You're going to simplify your life. You are going to simplify your life in every way. Speaking up about the resistance that you've met, whether it is speaking up about the challenges that have arisen. Is that the word? Challenges that you guys have dealt with over time and through this season is what's going to help others also rise. And I hope what I'm saying is making sense. But the resistance that you have been met with is a part of your testimony. It's going to be a part of what you stand on. And the cheat codes that you have, that you naturally have, are going to help so many people, but most of all, yourself. A really good way to help with lowering your cortisol levels, lowering your stress levels, is healing the inner child, is working on the trauma, whether it's Reiki, therapy, hypnotherapy, whatever you guys want to do that helps you heal those family wounds. This is what's going to help catapult you into 0 F's given. This is what's going to help catapult you into your inner child keeping the score and being very happy, and you guys sleeping a heck of a lot better. Okay, a heck of a lot better. Sovereignty. There is going to be a level of sovereignty that is blinding. Okay, the people around you that you are seeing your post are going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what it is about them. They're just so royal and regal and kind and humble. It's like you're in a pageant you didn't know about and you're winning. It's like you have this crown on your head and you can't see it. You are that role model for so many people. And this is all going to be very eye-opening for you and for other people. Yeah, the internet is where you're going to be spreading your wisdom. Okay, you guys could be coaching online, training online, having meetings online, having live streams online. You guys could be sharing an online book. However, you guys, whatever your passion is, you're going to be spreading your wisdom online on social media. So you're going to be rocking the crown that you deserve, and you're going to be speaking up. And what people are going to be so addicted to around you is your truth. They're like, wow, they're so honest. They don't got it all right. They don't got it all perfect. They don't pretend to know it all. They're just so authentic and truthful and blunt. And it's refreshing, and I appreciate that. People are going to be learning so many things from you that is the complete opposite of how you were raised. Whoever told you, nobody wants to know what you're talking about. Nobody cares about your little hobbies. Nobody cares what you're passionate about. That is a lie. Each and every one of you that are star messengers, chosen light workers, empaths, and intuitives, you guys all have your own way of messaging the collective. You all have your own way of communicating to the collective, and you all have different desires. So there's a frequency that you send out and a frequency that will be matched by other people that are a part of your tribe, your community. And you're going to start posting what you truly desire. This will also help weed out some of the people that cannot handle your light. So let the real chucharonis step up to the plate so they can then take their number. Okay? Like, oh, you're the one that's really mad. Okay, that's fine. Take a number, go sit behind hater number 8, okay? Because nobody cares. You guys are going to be the main attraction as God is airing this new season. It is binge-worthy. Not cringy, not corny, but satisfying for you. Okay, so your desires are the main attraction. Bestie. I think you're ready. I think you're really ready to shoot your shot. And it's a little bit uncomfortable at first. Like, oh, this crown is heavy. Oh my gosh, people are looking at me. Oh, I don't know if I want to post that. I've never shared my art before, or I've never really said how what my views are, what my core beliefs are. Whatever you've been feeling the nudge to share, wherever you've also been nudged to release control, to detach from a minute to minute or hour to hour outcome, because you guys have been working through major challenges. These challenges have put you on an emotional roller coaster where not only your inner child is terrified, but you yourself are terrified. Like, hey, I thought I was fixing it, but I don't feel like it's fixed yet. What do I do? And it requires you to know that you will pay the price, but you're going to release control. You're going to release control of how it comes in. And you're just going to go more with the flow, which is, again, you guys being more in your feminine energy and doing minute to minute, hour to hour, what feels good for you. Like today, you might eat 3 small meals. Tomorrow, you might not feel like that. Especially for my females, we all have a week-to-week cycle. So there's weeks where we have more energy and weeks where we have less energy. You are going to utilize the spurts of energy that you have, and you're going to rest when you need to rest. It's going to help you calm down. It's going to help your inner child feel safe. So lowering the cortisol levels and the attachment to that stress, the attachment to things being chaotic, we are going to release that and start really working on our inner child. That is where the most creativity is going to come from. Hi, Star. Star says, I'm back on my vegan food. Yeah, you're going to start doing what feels good for you. Don't listen to what everybody else is doing. Everybody else eats differently. Certain things work for their body. Certain workouts work for their body. You're going to keep the score of what works good for you. Okay? So if you feel like unstoppable when you're vegan, do you, bestie. If you feel unstoppable doing weight training and running on a treadmill, then you do that. Your body is going to tell you, I like that. I feel good doing that. I'm not pushing it too much. I'm not attached to that. Okay? Not being attached to the scale. Not being attached to like looking in the mirror and dissecting yourself and picking yourself apart. like, oh, well, that shouldn't even be there because I've been working on it. You are learning a major lesson. Are you going to walk through this timeline? Are you ready for this spotlight? Are you ready to heal the trauma of your inner child? Are you ready to thrive? Are you ready for this new beginning? Because within a few days, you are going to be in a lot of merriment and really feeling prosperous. And this is going to attract amazing opportunities for you guys. Hi, Angie. Yes, I can do a love message at the end. Yeah, I haven't done a singles or relationships message in a long time, I feel like. So yeah, thank you for reminding me. That's a good idea. We will do a love message, a quick love message for you guys, for singles and those in a relationship. Okay, we have grief. For some of you guys, you're working through grief. This could be grief of a health condition, grief of a pregnancy, a family, the loss of a loved one, a pet. There is some type of grief of a loss. It could be a relationship that you're going to have to break up with this person. You know you're going to have to let go of this person. There is something that you're going to have to let go of because you know it's not serving you anymore. Grief of betrayal, yes. So some of you guys could be feeling betrayed, and maybe it happened a couple months ago, but you feel like you haven't truly worked through it yet. Or maybe you're finally admitting to yourself like, oh, even though I'm seeing progress, I need to come back around to this and look at why I can't even send that person a little bit of love or a little bit of forgiveness. I still want to punch him in the face. Okay. So you guys can still be at that point, and you're going to start calling back your power. You hold a cosmic power, and that's why you are the star messenger. Post as you please and what pleases you. This cosmic power, you're going to start calling it back from all these other mother effers that have been taking. And it ain't theirs. So you guys can affirm it below. I am calling back my energy now. From any person or entity of which it does not belong. And I am releasing any energy that is not here for my highest good. So you guys are going to be working through grief of some type of loss or betrayal that you haven't fully looked at. Again, that's going to help your inner child feel more secure. Another thing is working on giving and receiving. I feel like my besties are a lot of overgivers, and it's very hard for you to receive. But if God or the divine or the Most High or the universe is trying to send you guys blessings, but we're like, oh, no, don't do that for me. That's too nice. I don't need that. We are not going to block our own blessings anymore. We are going to be more mindful of the small and big blessings that are trying to come in. When we ask God for the love of our life, more financial, whatever, to come in and help us, we don't know in which way that's going to come. We don't know what that person is going to look like necessarily. We don't know what that blessing of more finances is going to look like. But as it comes in, are we going to dissect it like we've been doing everything else and say, yeah, I don't think that's my person because I feel like I would know. I don't think that's the money that's for me because it's coming from my best friend. So I'm just gonna wait. We are going to balance that scale of giving and receiving. You guys will know what side you're on. Whether you've been taking more or giving more or whatever it is, giving more or receiving more, you are really starting to see that how you thought that blessing was going to come in is going to differ from your usual, expectation. Okay, when I met the love of my life, I didn't know what they were going to look like, but I was like, I obviously didn't have my ish together, and it took me time to figure it out. Like, don't block the blessing that God is trying to bring you right now. Don't be a dummy. We are dummies in retirement. We are people pleasers in retirement. We are hotheads in retirement. Or some of us in recovery, okay? Yeah, we're not going to block our blessings there. And whatever those blessings are that are trying to come in, that is another part of your conviction, your testimony, and what you're going to be posting. That is another part of something that you're going to be posting. Look, we have season. You guys. I'm getting self-sabotage in reverse. You're going to flip it and reverse it. And this is the season. God is like, it's time. Are you done picking yourself apart? Oh, okay. Yes, I'm done. Are you done being attached to drama, chaos, and stress? Yes. Are you ready to really look at what your inner child needs? Yes. Are you ready to step into the limelight and post and just share? Because you never know who it's going to help. Yes. We are checking all the boxes because our season is getting ready to air. But there's a lot of self-sabotage. This could be because of us being attached to the high cortisol levels. This could be us not knowing how to trust ourselves in certain circumstances. Whatever we've been overdoing, we are aware, and so we are ready to flip it and reverse it. I want you to affirm it below. Anything toxic, I will flip it. I will reverse it. Okay? Anything toxic, I will flip it and I will reverse it. You guys are the kings and queens of flipping the script. It's part of what makes you magical. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love that for you guys. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Gemini Queen. Thank you, Simmons. Okay. We have live out loud. So whoever I'm speaking to, you always knew that you were going to live out loud. Let me be so clear. You always knew that you were going to live out loud, but you wanted certain things to be perfect. You're like, I haven't lost enough weight yet. I don't have the wardrobe yet. I don't have the man of my dreams yet. I'll live out loud when I have those things. Then I'll post on social media. Then I'll put myself out there more. But what people are going to be drawn to is your vulnerability and your authenticity. Okay? So sometimes we're like, well, I don't want to post on social media yet because it's not perfect yet. But there are other people that are struggling with the same things that you're struggling with. And those are the people that are in your tribe. I know a lot of the people that are attracted to my content have had to start over many times, are the late bloomers, the ugly ducklings, the black sheep of the family scapegoat. I know the people attracted to my channel have lost many times, okay? Have had to start over many times, or have either had to deal with addiction, toxic relationships, or huge financial losses, or... Do you know what I mean? If I waited till I thought things were more perfect, I would have never posted. I lost everything when I started this channel. Literally everything. And the fact that we're about to hit a huge milestone, I know I'm going to cry. I just know. I cry. I get emotional thinking about it because there's so much that I've had to work through to get to this point. And for those of you that have been with me for a while, some of you guys were here when I didn't have a table. I didn't have a lot of furniture. I was reading on my bed. I had nothing on my walls. I had nothing. I was rebuilding my life from the feet up. If I had waited till, well, let me get the perfect beddings and then let me get some stuff on the wall, but let me not look so sad and let me get a table and some more furniture. And if I had waited, I mean, I might still be waiting. I might still be waiting. So you guys are figuring out the balance that you're going to do it as it feels good. You're not going to force yourself to do this, but you know what your soul is being called to right now. Thank you, Simmons. I appreciate you guys so much. There's this darkness that you've cast yourself into. Like, well, because I don't have these things like other people that are posting, I'm just going to sit over here and watch. Or maybe you've already been posting and there's something else you want to do or something else you want to post, but you feel like, oh, this is my corner right here and I best not step into that sandbox over there. Whatever outer darkness you guys have, hold on guys. Whatever outer darkness you guys have put yourself into, you're getting a grip. Okay? We're getting a grip on what this is doing to our anxiety, our stress levels, our body keeping the score. We're realizing that we are blocking ourselves of things that could really make us happy. When I started my channel, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything but my iPhone and a light. Okay, I didn't have a microphone. I had like 2 decks from Barnes and Nobles. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just started. So if I had waited for the perfect circumstances, they just would have never come. Okay, we're starting to see where we don't need to wait. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to be so hard on ourselves. And, dang it, I forgot what I was going to say. But it'll come back to me. Whatever long night you guys feel like you've been going through, this long night is ending. Okay, this long night is ending. Ending. Thank you guys. Okay, we have realization. The realization of it doesn't have to be like crazy perfect. I know I have a lot of perfectionists in here. We're in recovery. We are letting go of what it needs to look like and we're just going to shoot our shot. Okay, you guys are ready to shoot your shot. Okay, you're contemplating, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm ready. And, oh, I remember what I was going to say. When I had first started, I had like 2 decks. I had my iPhone. I had a light. But I did it because I felt amazing. I felt my soul was so filled. My heart was happy. You were getting ready to purify your life in ways you couldn't imagine. So going over that mountain, what you want is right over that hill. And guess what? Everyone's going to be watching and so freaking proud of you. And everybody else that has something to say about it, they are projecting. Okay, you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of projecting this year of people that aren't ready for that. They're not ready to do what you're doing. And that's okay, but they need to stay in their lane. Okay, they're not ready to do what you're doing, but they need to stay in their lane. Okay, we've all been there where we've been watching others on social media or on the TV like, oh, I wish I was doing that. Or we've all been in a certain place where we know we think really positive, and when we are thinking super negative thoughts, where those thoughts are not really our own. And it could be a toxic environment, toxic work environment, or letting the wrong people into our home or in our inner circle, where you could be wishing hate on someone and you're like, I would never normally care. So why do I care right now? Why is that person bothering me so much? Are these my thoughts or are these somebody else's? You're becoming aware of that. Again, your body is keeping the score. I love it. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. And then I'm going to get into love for you. We're going to do singles and relationships before I head out. If you are on Patreon, you guys will have 2 new messages this week. So be looking forward to those. We have magic. Some of you guys are thinking, I'm not magical enough. You have that thing already. Let's think about your favorite YouTubers, your favorite people on social media, and you're like, no, they have that thing, Brittany, and I don't have that thing yet. No, 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 you do. You do. The divine is showing us that we have this magic, and maybe we forgot. Maybe we're shy. We're rebuilding our self-esteem. That's another thing I was getting for you guys. You're going to start studying yourself. And you posting on social media is a way for you to study yourself. I haven't said this in a long time, but I tell you guys, when you are starting your own social media platform or spiritual business or whatever it is, when it has to do with posting, post as many times as you can so you can sort out what you do like, what you don't like, what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good. Some of the biggest creators or creator educators online will tell you guys that, especially on YouTube. Go and post 20 to 40 videos. See how you like your editing. You'll learn a lot from watching that. You are going to start studying yourself to rebuild your confidence. Because whatever you are grieving the loss of, it is chipped away at that. Whatever toxic people you let around you, it is chipped away at that. Whatever attachment that you've had to stress levels, it is chipped away at that. Okay, awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. This is what I'm talking about. You are going to tune into the fact that you got this. You're going to pay attention to how you feel, not what the result should have been 5 minutes ago. Okay? Another example. Let's say you were trying to conceive. Okay, I'm just trying to think of examples that like align with this message. Let's say you were trying to conceive, but you've been stressing yourself out like, oh my gosh, it should be happening. It should be happening. It should be happening, but it's not happening. So you're just going to start releasing this attachment to the outcome, the fact that like, oh, it should be here already. I should know already. Like, what the frick? And when we detach, we better our odds. You're going to awaken your psychic abilities and tune into the fact that whatever is for you, it cannot miss you. You're going to release control, your grasp, and you're going to listen to your heart. You are going to listen to your heart a whole lot more. Okay? Spirit is telling us that we have not been relaxing enough. And not relaxing in the fact of relax and rot in the couch and just watch endless shows. But relax our mind, relax our body, relax our soul. Because right now, our inner child is in the corner, wound up from the way that we're stressing ourselves out or the expectations that we put on ourselves. And yeah, it's time to truly relax by stretching, by breathing, by meditating, by putting less on our plate. Stepping into the divine feminine nature of Whatever God or the divine is trying to provide for you, let God provide that. Let that come in the front door. Okay, you have a light to shine, and it is going to create trends. You are going to be the pioneer of anything that you do. Affirm it below. I'm kind of a big deal. I am the pioneer of anything that I do. Okay? I am the pioneer of anything that I do. I want to get out some love messages for you guys before I pull out your last message. So let me... Okay, let's do singles first. Okay, what's going on for my singles? Actually, this is the wrong deck for that. Angie says I did art therapy the other day and I was bawling. Yes, your inner child is like, what about me? You're over here freaking out about this job, this relationship, getting skinny, losing weight. Inner child's like, what about me over here? Cortisol levels through the roof. Toxic people around us everywhere. Like, you guys are going to be maneuvering completely differently. Okay, somebody that you guys are connected to, my singles, they could be trying to connect to you through your dreams, okay? My singles, you guys are in an era of blooming. Some of these people you guys could have walked away from and they're like, oh, I see them glowing up. They're a little bit of a late bloomer, but I see it. And now they want to come and latch on and try to, you know, when you're thinking about an ex and they're like tugging on your energy, it's because like your ears are ringing and they're thinking about you. So you guys could be feeling each other's emotions, or you could be aware of like somebody that you once had a connection with. So that's going to be for some of you guys. Okay, what else is going on for my singles? $411. This is somebody that you are not giving another chance to because they always acted like they were too busy for you. They have an inability to commit, to answer, to, oh, I got a really busy schedule. So you don't care that they're trying to reach out, whether it's in the 3D or the 5D. You don't give a you know what. You're like, I'm not reaching out to them. Okay. My singles, you guys could be upset with like the dating arena because you feel like you either get people that are not, you feel like you attract people that are not, they can't commit and they're too busy. They're emotionally unavailable, or you get people that are super needy and clingy and they just want more right out of the gate. You're like, whoa, where is the middle here? Where is the middle? The Spirit is saying, push through this struggle and hold on to hope because you're not going to give up easily. Don't be focused on like, it's not right now. Okay. It's not right now, but it's coming in because you are going to make things improve. But you feel like you're only attracting those that are emotionally unavailable or those that are too obsessed, too quick, and too fast. But right now, as you're watching this message, you're like, I'm not giving up. I know that I got to get a little bit more ready before that, what I really want comes in, and I'm going to detach from the outcome. Okay? Somebody could also, for those of you that are single, be stirring the pot with you. Like, why are you still single? Why aren't you married yet? Oh my gosh, what's going on with you? Ignore the pot. That's what Spirit says you're going to be doing. Those that are trying to stir the pot with you because they're obsessed or clingy or they're just nosy, you're going to ignore the whole pot that they're stirring. That could even be a family member. So yeah, you're going to be ignoring what other people say about you. And you're going to refuse to give up on the happily ever after that you wish for. Okay? Spirit is saying you are going to get movement because you are going to get you're going to take the necessary steps to move forward, even if you're filled with fear. You are going to be guided towards your goals. Dang. That's a beautiful message for you guys. You're going to be ignoring what people say. You're going to be ignoring those that are emotionally available, ignoring those that want to stir the pot, and ignoring those that are too obsessed right out of the gate. You're going to be holding on to hope. You're going to be taking the necessary steps to move forward, even if you are filled with fear. So Spirit's basically saying, don't stop believing that there's only cold-hearted people out there. Don't stop believing that like love is not out there. It is for you. It is for you. Okay, let me get a message for, let me get you guys done. Whoa, not picking those up. Okay, this is your guys' advice. Singles, remain a mystery. Don't be giving them information. I know a lot of you guys aren't, but this is your magic sauce, your secret ingredient. Remain a mystery. Okay? All right, those that are in a relationship. Let's see what we get for you guys. I'm channeling that there's a lot of people directing things towards your person, especially if they're a masculine. And these people at the same time are trying to dodge you. Okay, so this could be family members. You guys could be dealing with people sending you spell work, voodoo, black magic, people that are just not happy for your relationship. They still can't believe that you guys are together. These people are truly miserable. Side note. Yes, hold on to that feeling. We have entanglement. Okay. For those of you that are in a relationship, you guys are going to be having some major heart-to-hearts and some really good sleepy time, okay? You guys you're on an upswing. Those of you in relationships that are healthy, okay? I haven't even gotten to the karmics yet, but we'll get there. For those of you that are in healthy relationships, you're going to be having big heart-to-hearts, big conversations, confessing, revealing, and putting on the table true feelings. And this is going to help you guys be more vulnerable and more intimate in the way that you communicate. Also, those of you that are in healthy relationships, if you're not trying to get knocked up, be careful, because somebody here is definitely getting knocked up. And that could also be another reason why there's so much spell work being sent your way, because people are getting readings on you, or they're trying to get information on you and what is next in your life. Okay, these people are definitely worried about you because you are married to this person, or you're going to be getting married to this person, or this person's going to be proposing to you, or you're going to be proposing to them. Your guys' advice, remember that what makes you guys good is that you are self-reliant, that you don't extend yourself too far, that you are able to mentor others. So I'm getting that those of you in that group, you guys are both good teachers, trainers, coaches. You're just really good at mentoring other people. You are accomplished. Remember how much you have self-improved and connect with nature more. And yeah, Spirit is saying you guys are soulmates. You guys are soulmates. Okay, my karmics, situationships, and entanglements. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I feel like there's somebody that you want to put in their place. Maybe they were messing with you during your menstrual cycle, or you feel like they're trying to use you in some way, or you feel like you're getting a spiritually transmitted, you know what, from dealing with a certain person, whoever this karmic is, you feel like the honeymoon phase is over. Okay, the honeymoon phase is over with this person, but they keep trying to get closer to you. What is going on? This person dampens your mood. When you're around this person, you feel like your mood changes, or they always make you feel like you did something wrong, or they're upset, bitter, annoyed, jealous. If you guys are more successful than this other person, that could be causing some type of rift. They feel some type of way about you doing better than them. Yep, triggered. Yeah, you guys figured it out. So you don't even technically need this message. You guys have figured out that you being successful is making them want to come closer to you to like teach you some type of lesson. Maybe because they wanted to isolate you and make you reliant on them, or they wanted to control you with money. And you've had enough. Oh my gosh, look. Yeah. And also, if this person was a mooch, they might have tried to get a loan from you or wanted to borrow something from you. This situationship, they could have asked you for like gas money, or I don't even know, something. They wanted to ask you for something, and then that got rebuked and canceled. You've had enough. You now see what it is, and now you're loving you. Yes, they kept asking for money. Yeah. Spirit is saying, for those of you in that type of situationship and you're seeing the writing on the wall, you're about to be appreciated in this new season. And so they were only gonna like break the spotlight for you. You have investments that are coming back tenfold. And so we can't get in the way of the justice or the karma that's coming for them. We got to sidestep that so they can get dealt with accordingly and how they need to. Because they are really bitter and annoyed. Maybe they didn't realize how good you were doing when they first met you. And now they see that you are like completely self-reliant. And so now they feel like they should get something out of that. Like, well, if they're doing good, I should be rewarded too. Riddle me what? Okay, they feel like they should be able to get some type of reward out of you doing well or some type of benefit. And so they try to manipulate you in bed, or they try to manipulate you on your menstrual cycle. That is not okay. Like, this person's so triggered, they want to trigger you. But it's not working. It is not working, okay? All right, let's get you guys some advice for the collective. Look at this, bottom of the deck. Accepting help from others. Wow. This new perspective that you guys have, this shift that you're going through, it is protected. Okay? You guys have been with me a while. You know what the Uzi means. You are divinely led. You are divinely protected. You stay prayed up and strapped. You are not the one, never the one to play with. You guys drop your Uzis down below if this is your message. Okay, you claim the fact that you are protected. You claim the fact that you are divinely led. It is a part of your destiny to post and inspire others. Your new season is getting ready to air, and the spotlight is going to be big. The spotlight is going to be big. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that fly out of there? Don't worry, help is coming. Don't worry, help is coming. Don't even stress yourself out. Okay, which is the main thing that we were doing. We were stressing ourselves out about certain outcomes, or why isn't it happen, 10 minutes ago. And you are grounding yourself. Thank you, guys. You are grounding yourself because you are seeing where you've been paranoid, or where you've been obsessive, or where you've had hyper focus on certain things that like is just going to bring you down. You're very aware of what brings you down right now. So you're going to invest in yourself by any means necessary. This is the legacy that's coming in. You guys are going to have a big money shift this year. We got Drake trophies. Bitch, I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. Okay? Just to get a beverage. Some of you guys will be getting a private chef. You'll be hiring movers. You'll be flying first class or on a private jet. Some of you guys will be traveling more, buying a second place, or living in multiple places. Some of you guys will be getting a housekeeper or a nanny. Like, you will have more help coming in. This is just an example of like, hey, this is how much money you have coming in. Then I get Marjorie Tyrell from Game of Thrones. And the Tyrells were one of the wealthiest families in the Seven Kingdoms. Or, well, in Westeros, I think. They're like one of the wealthiest families. You guys are going to be feeling high vibrational. You are not an imposter. The things that you want to post, you're not posing. This is who you are. All you have to do is be you, and you will win every time. All you have to do is do what and post what makes you feel good. Post what you please. Do as you please. You're going to start moving accordingly. Whatever makes you feel high vibrational. So again, it's like looking at the scale instead of thinking, my body feels really good today. This is like looking in the mirror instead of like, I feel really good today. Do you know what I mean? Whatever you normally do to like be mean to yourself, you're like, no, 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 no. You're like, I can't tweak out on certain things anymore. It's not helping me. It's just raising my cortisol levels. And you're going to be aware of what that does to your inner child. Yes, flying first class. I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. Getting serious about the changes that you want to make. This is one of the biggest things that's going to show people like, wow, they are serious about the changes that they make in their life. And I want to be like that. It doesn't matter if these changes are big or small. They're going to see this in you. You're going to be emanating this. Turn My Swag On is going to be your guys' song. And Daisy by Ashnikko. Okay, hopped about the bed, turned my swag on, took a look in the mirror, so what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh, I'm back again. I know a lot of y'all thought I wasn't coming back. So you guys are going to be proving a lot of people wrong. Not that you're trying to. And then we have Daisy by Ashnikko. F a princess, I'm a king. Bow down and kiss on my ring. Okay. Being a is a kink. What the did you think? Family. What is family about? Do I even want to know? Oh, I get it. You are going to be creating a new family. That's going to be like your teddy bear. Okay, healing the inner child. You are going to be building or gathering together a new community. And yeah, this is going to help create a softer version of you. I love that. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. I love you guys so, so much. Let's get one more. I'm always like one more. Last but not least, you can achieve great things. Affirm it below. I can achieve great things. This reminds me of Harley Quinn, the Joker, Batman. I keep thinking of the movie The Hangover, where it's the first Hangover, where Stu at the end is like finally telling his girlfriend to like go fly a kite, and it's like the best. And she's like, I called that vineyard and you weren't there. And he's like, yeah, I went to Vegas. And she's like, what? We don't do that. And he's like, well, I did it. Riddle me that. I did it. I love it. He's like, then why'd I do it? Why'd I do that? Riddle me that. And she's like, well, we don't do that. And he's like, well, I did ever since you F that waiter on the cruise line. He's like, it was a bartender. That's right. I stand corrected. A bartender. Okay. But I love when he's telling her off, like, finally. And he's like, well, I did it. I went to Vegas. Riddle me that. Then why'd I do it? Freaking hilarious. Like, go Stu, you tell that girl. You tell her that she's a horrible human being. But yes, you guys can achieve great things. Nothing can stop you guys. You're all the way up. Another song that I was hearing for you is that we're out here grinding. They talk about greatness whenever they speak about you. Okay? I want to say that again. They talk about greatness whenever they speak about you because you're out here grinding. Yes, he was like, boom. Yes. He's like, when you effed that waiter on the cruise line, sunglasses on the baby Carlos. I'm like, that's cute. And I love the part where the little boy is like getting ready to tase him. He's like very slow. He's like, yes, I like the intensity. I love that part. I'm like, yeah, that would be so cool if you could just get tased to get out of tickets. But, you know, nobody could really steal a vehicle and then be just, you know, it's hilarious. Not realistic, but hilarious. Yes, classic. I love the way he says that. Classic. All right, guys. Spiritual assignment. Ooh, what is your favorite jam when you are working out? That is a spiritual assignment. When you're getting your groove on, when you're dancing or working out, what is your like, yes, I'm gonna get motivated to this song. You guys let me know in the comments below. Again, don't forget to smash the, you know what, hit the bell, duh. You guys do not want to miss out. You guys do not want to miss out. I think that's it. I'm getting all of these mixed up. Bye, Simmons. Bye, Randon. Bye, Jess. Bye, Bob. You're welcome. Bye, Angie. Bye, Verse. Bye, Danielle. Bye, guys. Oh, don't forget to drop your favorite affirmations. Affirm what you want. Let me know if you claim this message. Oh, you guys, I almost freaking forgot. If you made it to the end of this message, you guys need to drop the grapes down below. You are about to be in an echo chamber of merriment. Your life is going to be bearing fruit. Some people will be sour, but you don't care because you are bearing real fruit. And it's about to get juicy. Okay? So yeah, drop your grapes below if you made it to the end. Within a few days, it's all changing. God is airing your newest season, and you guys are ready. It's time for you to be light of heart, to feel creative, and to embrace your inner child, which will help you embrace your authenticity more. And that is what's just going to shine. I'm so excited. Bye, guys.